Hello everyone, how's it going? I am back again with the collective message you need to hear right now. So let's just hop right into the reading and find out what is it that your angels really want you to know this moment in time. Okay, so we got a Knight of Swords here. So I definitely feel as though some sort of swift communication is coming your way. I feel like for some of you, you are waiting on this communication, so you know what I'm talking about. But for some of you, this could come as a surprise. Let's see what type of communication is headed your way. We got the Five of Wands and we have the Strength card. Yeah. I feel like for some of you, you may have gotten into an argument with somebody, or you may have had an ending happen and you're still waiting for clarity about that situation. I definitely feel like there's someone who does want to communicate with you, but they are pretty afraid right now, especially with the Five of Wands there. I feel like some of you could have argued with this person, or something could have came out, but I definitely feel like someone is a little bit afraid to message you, but they want to. Seven of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you or this person could be pretty defensive right now. I'm assuming it's you guys just because of the fact that this person wants to talk to you, but they feel as though you have your guard up right now. It could also be a situation where somebody wants to reach out to you, but they're also kind of in a defensive mode as well. I definitely feel like it goes both ways. Like there could have been an argument and one side could be mad at the other. One side could be more guilty than the other, but the other side could be stubborn right now. With the Nine of Pentacles, then we also have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yeah, I feel as though someone feels as though like they wish you were back in their life. They feel like things are not going well, that you guys were kind of a source of luck or inspiration for them. I feel like with the Nine of Pentacles too, like you definitely had a connection with someone where they didn't really know how to go about it because you guys are super independent. Yeah, with the Nine of Pentacles there, like you guys could definitely just like do things your own way, and someone could have been rubbed wrongly, or you guys could have been rubbed wrongly by this person and the way that they acted. Let's see what's going on here though. We got the Ace of Cups here. I do feel like there's someone here who does have feelings for you guys, but for whatever reason, they're super defensive right now. But I do feel like it is kind of a situation where they did do something that maybe pissed you guys off or got you mad. And now it's like up to them to kind of make things right, but they want to, but at the same time, they may have a hard time like kind of like admitting fault. That's kind of what I'm seeing. Could we deal with an air sign here or a water sign? The Devil here, yeah. And then we have the Empress. Then we have the Eight of Swords. Yeah, I definitely feel like you guys cut someone out of your life. It's possibly a friend too as well, I feel like, with the Devil card there, because deep down, you guys kind of know like who isn't moving the way they need to be moving. Like I feel for some of you, because you're my light workers and my healers, you have the tendency to just see right through the veil. So you kind of know what's up with people. You kind of know when they're not heading the right direction. And you may have the tendency to cut people off when you know they're not acting in ways that they should be. It definitely could have been someone that was kind of working in like a low vibrational energy, and it could have been affecting you guys. I feel like you guys are coming up as the Nine of Pentacles because you're very strong, you're very independent. And just because someone around you is saying they're that way doesn't mean that they are. You guys definitely could be dealing with people who are more like in a Knight's energy, where you guys are in an Empress or Emperor energy. Like you guys are actually like people who speak with authority, but I feel like you could be surrounded by or have people that are very like sharp with their words, or they're very smart, but they don't actually know what they're doing, or they know how to communicate or even manipulate. So you guys could have picked up on somebody manipulating you and wanted to cut them off because of it. But I feel like someone here feels as though you cut them off abruptly. And I feel with the Devil card here, they're still kind of obsessed and attached to your energy because they feel like they didn't get the chance to kind of like say what they wanted to say. Let's see what else we have going on here. We have the Eight of Wands. Yeah, again, we have another sign that someone's definitely going to be reaching out to you guys, or trying to reach out to you guys, or they already tried to with the Eight of Swords there. Some of you guys could have already blocked communication or blocked this person, but let's see why. We got a King of Cups here as well. It could be the water sign. Yeah, some of you guys like blocked someone out of your life. Maybe you didn't block their number, but you made it pretty clear you don't want anything to do with them, but they still want to come back into your life. They still want to make like good graces with you. The Two of Swords there and the Page of Swords. This person could definitely be stalking you, and they're not really sure how to proceed here, but let's see why they want to come back. Like, what do they want to do here? I feel like this person could be having a change of perspective, or they want to understand more about what happened between the two of you. Like maybe they just kind of felt like you and them just kind of fell off quickly. Yeah, with the Magician here, I feel like someone's definitely thinking about you guys and manifesting you. You could be surprised about who it is, because I definitely see like, for some of you, it's a situation where it kind of just felt like you and them are like done with each other, kind of like they're mad, you're mad. With the Devil there, it's like something could have happened. It could have ended abruptly, but this person has been kind of like going through an awakening, kind of like behind the scenes, and I feel like, or they're trying to change, I feel. But why is that? Because I feel like you guys aren't too happy with this person, because something tells me when this person does come in, you're going to be defensive towards them. So it does make me feel like they did something wrong. We got the King of Pentacles here, and then we also have the Six of Cups. Yeah, with the Earth sign too as well. Definitely energy of somebody wanting to come back, and someone actually being pretty committed to the situation with you, even if they didn't articulate it. Because again, if somebody was committed to their situation with you, but they're acting inconsistently, or they're not communicating clearly, and they're playing like with this Five of Swords energy and not actually like communicating what it is they want with you. Some of you guys could have got frustrated with this situation. For some of you, it could be friendship, just like inconsistencies with friendship, or it could be a situation with someone that you guys liked, just acting in ways that you guys didn't like. But with the Knight of Pentacles here, something tells me that maybe this person was just like trying to come towards you with the things that they wanted to say, or with some sort of offer even. Because I do see with the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, like there was commitment here, or a wanting of commitment almost, but I feel as though they could have slowed down their approach because of certain things going on in their life. I just kind of feel like somebody like really was into you guys or really committed to you guys, but they had like a mess going on in their life or something like that. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Let's see what else we have going on here. We got the Moon card here, Four of Cups and Temperance. Yeah, I do feel like you guys were dealing with somebody who was really into you, but for whatever reason, they were just extremely off balance, and they could have acted in ways they weren't proud of. Are they still defensive though, or is it you guys? Let's see. With the Fool here, yeah, I feel like this person can admit that they acted foolish towards this connection. I feel like their defensiveness now has to do with the fact that they kind of are afraid of what you would say if they came back, because someone definitely was acting foolish in their connection with you or in their friendship with you, and they do want to come back. Look, Justice card, they want to make things right. Queen of Swords, yeah, I feel like this person does still respect you, respect your opinion. So I feel like that's what makes it harder, because if you kind of cut this person off and told them like, I'm done with you, or called them out on their crap, like they probably had to go through some sort of tower transformation moment. I also feel as though this person may have hesitated from coming back at first because of the fact that they view you so highly. They kind of feel like once someone crosses you, there's really no going back from that. I feel like you guys very much have that energy. You guys could have Libra in your chart, or be Capricorns as well with the Devil card. It could be fire signs too, as well as an air sign. Let's see what else is going on here with this person, with this individual. I feel like someone feels as though like maybe when you cut them off or things ended, that was going to be it. They were upset about it, but they're like, okay. But lately they've been kind of feeling like divinely guided towards you. And again, this person could really like you, but they could just be a very stubborn personality, or they just kind of respect your boundaries. If you said you don't want to do this with them, they respected it, you know? Yeah, I feel like someone definitely misses you. And part of the reason is because you guys definitely brought a lot of blessings to this person's life, or for some of you, it was advice. Like your gifts were in a form of advice. You gave a lot of great advice to this person, and it really helped them. I really feel like for a lot of you, this is a situation where someone had given you like, okay, someone wasn't really acting right, and you spent a lot of time kind of being there for this person or helping this person, and they didn't really realize it till you were gone. They reflected back on the connection. I'm even hearing like looked at the text messages and kind of like reviewed everything, because there's kind of a situation here where I feel like this person like sees that you wrote them like a paragraph, like, I don't want to deal with you, something like that. Or even a friendship situation or a love situation where you could have just blocked them abruptly even. Some of you guys didn't even say anything at all to this person. You were just done and you blocked. But something told me that this person like went back and like kind of reflected, whether it was in memory or actually like looking at messages and realizing like, damn, like I wasn't acting right at all. Like, how do they feel about their behavior? The Tower. Yes, this person looking back at their own behavior towards you made them have a tower moment, because like you turning your back on them made them realize that like they weren't acting right. It wasn't at first though, because I kind of feel at first this person could have been defensive or even argumentative back with you, like defensive about the situation. But this person, somebody, okay, basically what I'm seeing here is that you guys cut someone off, but this person feels like that was a fair judgment to make. And they don't really know how to go about coming back, because they want to be better, but at the same time, they kind of respect your decision to cut them off. Like if you didn't want to talk to them ever again, they got that. Like they respect that. That's what kind of the struggle is, because they actually respect your boundaries. And this person does feel as though like they kind of let low vibrational or fear or whatever, or another influence or whatever this Devil card represents, affect their connection with you. And this person definitely misses their friendship with you as well. You could be dealing with someone with blonde hair. Some of you guys could be dealing with someone with red hair as well, because the girl in the picture has red hair. Yeah, or someone younger than you even. Or this could be someone that you knew when you were younger. This could have happened a while ago. Let's see what else we have going on here. Past. Yeah, I feel like for some of you guys, like somebody feels as though they deserve what you did to them. Like, cut them off. They deserved it. Like, that's kind of what I feel. And maybe they're realizing that now, because you guys are the type of person to always try to help people, better people. You guys are my light workers and my healers. If you're new here, welcome. But I always say, like, you guys are the people that always try to like better everyone around you and be there for people. So it's kind of like messed up when people kind of like turn on you guys or just do things that are just not in your best interest. I feel like for a lot of you, like, there's just someone here which is acting in ways that was just very immature or even manipulative. I kind of hear like calling them out on a lie or calling them out on something. They could have gotten in the way of something that you guys were trying to do. Yeah, let's see. Or someone could have gotten in the way of this connection too as well. Yeah, someone feels as though they actually got karma too after they treated you badly or they did something wrong to you. I feel like this person does want to come back as a new love. Like someone here wants to come back as a new, or it could be a friend too. Like they want to come back new and prove to you that like, that they could be a good friend to you or they could be a good soulmate for you guys. I feel like this could definitely be a friendship or it can also be like a romantic thing and go either way, because I do feel you guys might be shocked about this, that someone actually feels as though they deserve what you did to them. And that's what makes it harder for them to come back, because they basically have to come in and be like, yeah, they have to explain why they did something messed up to you. And not a lot of people can do that, because kind of owning up to their mistakes is actually admitting like, I was messed up towards you. Yeah, let's see why, because some of you guys do want to know why this person even did what they did or whatever the hell happened here. Yeah, I feel as though, like there's kind of an energy here where this person kind of wants to come and be like, I'm young, you're young, or I was too young and dumb at the time. Like it could be someone from your past that was saying, I was young, I was dumb, I didn't know what I was doing. Yeah, for some of you that could be the case, because this person truly feels like as they move forward in life, they lost a true person, like a true gem. They lost a true friend. Yeah, I feel as though also it could be a situation where, like, you see how this Queen of Pentacles is coming up with the Page of Cups. Like, someone was just acting, like, way too immature and impulsively, I feel. Like, it could have been a situation, too, where a friend or somebody that you guys really liked was listening to, like, a Page of Cups for advice when they could have been listening to their own intuition. I just feel as though, again, like, you'd be surprised how many people, like, make bad decisions based upon bad advice or impulse or emotions. Like, someone could have been in a situation that was, like, causing them to be upset and hurt and take it out on you. And I feel like that could have been it as well. But I really do feel as though, like, there's just a situation where someone really feels like they made the wrong choice with the Seven of Swords. It could be the water sign or an earth sign. Yeah, and it's giving them a lot of anxiety, because I feel as though in this situation, like, it's very clear that they were not the right one here. Because I'm even feeling like in this person's energy, like, why did I do that? Why did I act like that? I really feel like it has to do with the fact, you know, we've got the Queen of Wands here, Ace of Pentacles, High Priestess. Like, a lot of you guys are just on this, like, glow up lifestyle. You're just working on yourself. You are becoming more confident. You're just becoming more outspoken, speaking your mind, just becoming like a better version of yourself. And that could have really triggered someone around you because of the fact that, like, maybe they just have some issues revolving around, like, control, like they couldn't control you anymore, something like that. I really feel as though this has nothing to do with anything other than you guys are just choosing yourself or sticking up for yourself. And, or even some of you guys, a friend jealous of new connections in your life, or a soulmate that was jealous that you guys were getting out there again, especially if they weren't giving you the commitment you wanted or whatever. I do feel for some of you, someone could have been jealous of a relationship in your life. I feel for some of you, this is about somebody that realized that people around them were jealous of this relationship, because the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands are coming up together, which really makes me feel like, you know, you and somebody really did have a good connection. So when this fell off, this person was like, what happened? Or they were like, what happened? Like, kind of like shock, even coming from maybe both ends. Yeah, I just feel like this person or you, maybe it was a retrograde when this happened, because it's funny, it's Mercury retrograde right now, and I feel as though, like, communication can be kind of difficult right now. And this person could be coming back during the retrograde, but again, my readings are timeless. But I definitely feel as though bad communication, illusions, bad influences, fear, a lot of those things affected this connection, but deep down there's love here. And someone does want to come back and make things right. You could be dealing with a fire sign person. This person felt like you were part of their destiny, basically, and they made the wrong choice. Like, that's really what I see here. It could have to do with a third party for some of you, but I feel like someone made the mistake of going backwards or going towards something that wasn't for them, or going even against you for, like, a moment of fun, even. So it could be a situation where someone's just being immature. Some of you guys, it could be like a friendship situation where they just weren't being there for you the way you guys wanted them to. with work here. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, you could have just like been really focused on yourself, being in this like Ice King energy. Like you may have had some issues going on with your finances, so you kind of went hermit to work on yourself, and someone got offended and like kind of like did something to like hurt you guys. I don't know why, but I just feel like someone kind of like abruptly left your life, and it was shocking for you guys. Yeah, it could have to do with gossip too being involved. But I feel like at the end of the day, like you guys are really in this energy of like, I want to glow, I want to shine, I want to be able to do that. And if you're not allowing me to do that, then you can't be in my life. So again, you could have peeped wind that this friend was not wanting you to shine, not wanting you to be yourself. And you could have just got sick of it. I feel like some of you guys like got sick of a situation and just abruptly left, even though you were dealing with some of these, like, I feel like what this person did to you, it was kind of like energy that was like repeated over and over again. And there was no changes. So that's why you guys decided to leave. Or for some of you, it really was a situation where someone couldn't stand to see you guys like glowing up and shining and being in a more free-spirited energy, and they just abruptly sabotage their connection with you. Children. Yeah, I feel like for some of you guys, this has to do with a workplace situation. Or yeah, somebody could have been also influenced by childish people in the workplace. But again, I just feel like an impulsive decision caused somebody to break away from their connection with you, or you guys to even, or them to do something that resulted in you to argue with them. I feel like this person could have been inconsistent with you, but I feel like at the end of the day, you guys are just really in the spiritual growth path. Maybe you guys are also traveling, or you want to travel or go places. I just feel like somebody here is just realizing that they acted immature towards you, and they want to come in and like message you guys. But who is this person? Like, I'm trying to figure out the Ten of Wands here. I feel like you did feel like this person was adding burdens onto your life as well. Like, I feel like part of your decision to leave or to not chase this person if they left was the fact that you did feel like they weren't really adding much to your life. And I do feel like that does kind of signify why this person is also reflecting back, because they were kind of in an ego of like, oh, you know, screw you then, you know, but they're looking back at their connection and they're realizing like also after you left, like how hard things got, because you guys were a source of a lot of advice and love and inspiration in this person's life. So losing you added like a lot of weights onto their back. And I feel like upon losing you, they realized how much easier you guys made their life. So I don't even know if that's a compliment to you guys, because I feel like at the end of the day, you had burdens on your back when this person was here. They were adding burdens and drama and immaturity to your life. Maybe some of you guys supported this person financially, or at least like, you know, let things slip if they needed help with money, or in the workplace, you covered their slack and whatever. Like, I feel like you even did a lot for this person without even realizing it naturally, because you're so tuned into helping others. So when this person lost you, they realized how much of a mistake they made, because it's just pretty obvious that you were kind of even supporting them in a lot of ways that they were never doing the same for you. It was like almost the opposite. Like they were finding ways to kind of like gossip or go behind your back or work against you. And I feel that you guys kind of figured that out. And they could have been doing it just out of like being immature, or just not realizing when people are doing good things for them. I don't know. I don't know if this person was being malicious, but I feel like at the end of the day, like they really want to repair this connection with you. And, you know, no matter how bad of what they did to you, it's kind of like they want to fix it. So they want to have some sort of accountability here, because, you know, I also feel with the Death card and the Six of Wands, they lost somebody they looked up to. By losing you, someone lost someone they look up to. And someone doesn't really want to lose you. Yeah, because someone's really realizing that. Because this could also be a situation with a friendship or relationship in your life where somebody may have not have left your life, but you distanced yourself from them. And now all of a sudden they want to come back in your life and put more effort in. And I think it's because without your presence, like they realize like how much you mean to them. I feel like some of you guys may wonder why somebody is trying to be back in your life more. Even if you guys didn't have a falling out, you could have distanced yourself because they were inconsistent or just not great to you. And they did some reflection. And maybe they had to spend some time with some more childish people to realize they lost something, because at the end of the day, someone really feels like you're someone they look up to. And maybe at times they move away from their connection with you, because it's not that they want to work against you. It's almost that they want to like come back like with, like this person may have the tendency to want to be on your level, and instead of like telling you what they're going through, they could like go like the opposite direction and then come back when they're feeling up again. But I feel like this person, if they really want a good relationship, whether it's romance, whether it's friendship, like they have to be more open and honest with what they're experiencing, what they're feeling, because something about like a fight or a blowout because of lack of communication or good communication is what really resulted in the end of a connection here, where this person feels like, you know, that was really detrimental to them. We got the Star here, you know, and I do feel, again, you guys have the Star quality, could trigger a lot of people to have jealousy and this and that. So I get it if you don't want to let people back in your life that you removed, but you could definitely be hearing from someone that stabbed you guys in the back. Yeah. In one way or another. And I feel like it could have been a romantic person that went cold, or it could have been a friend that went cold on you. And I think part of the reason has to do with the fact that this person kind of like felt rejected by you first in a way, because you guys were just working on yourself, glowing and shining, and maybe stepping away from them. But you were stepping away from them because they were draining you or not acting in ways that were great. And I feel like until this person was around people that were acting the way that they were acting, they kind of realized, oh, like maybe this is what this person was experiencing with me. Like someone's being forced to do some soul work. I feel like you guys cut off or distance yourself from. And I do feel like they want to come back and repair things. Yeah, because their life just feels so like empty without you guys there. Yeah, I feel like, again, like you guys definitely have a lot of great things going on. You know what's crazy too about my people watching? Like I feel like when you do choose to move away from people, the universe always brings you like more money, more success, or more options. Like I really feel like maybe you don't feel that way, but the universe is definitely waiting to always give you guys new and better, because you have good karma. Like you don't even deserve half of the stuff that happens to you. So it really is other people that feel the gravity of you guys leaving their life. Yeah, news and messages. Someone's definitely going to message you guys. Because like, yeah, honestly, for some of you guys, it could be romantic, because I do feel like husband marriage, like someone even viewed you as someone they would want to marry. So it's crazy how they just impulsively made a decision to leave your life. And I do feel for some of you, there could have been other issues at play, other influences. And I do feel with the Three of Swords here, this person was probably hurt by something that made them act that way. And I feel for some of you, especially with a friendship, I don't even think it was you that hurt this person. Like it could have been like if it was a woman in your life, like a masculine energy, and they took it out on you. Because for instance, say like you have a friend that's going through a tough breakup and you're going through your glow up and you're getting all these great dating options and you're just like telling them about it. They may have took that as a fuck you to them or something like that, or F you to them. Sorry. And I also feel as though with the birds here, like people chitter chattering this and that. So like if this person was starting to get in a low vibration hurt energy, they were susceptible to like lower vibrational people or even energies that kind of like get in their ear. Or yeah, this person was definitely kind of in a bad mental state, and I feel as though they were not feeling at peace and they took that out on you. And I do feel for some of you it is even more sad, because this is someone that actually really liked you romantically, but they may have stepped away originally to kind of work on themselves, but then they kind of got led astray, because they could be also someone who has been really hurt in the past, or they felt hurt by something they heard about you and it just kind of spiraled. Because I do feel like there's something going on here where someone, I feel like at the end of the day, there was no reason for what this person did or how this person was acting, but I feel like you could equate it to their mental state maybe, and they're realizing that. They probably want to come back and be like, sorry, I just wasn't really in a good place and I wasn't thinking clearly. That's probably what they would say, honestly, because I feel like for a lot of you, there really is no real explanation for this person's like shady behavior. Let's see. By the way, guys, my new digital deck is out, so if you wanted to print the Alice Love Notes, check it out, links below. Don't get me wrong, I love you, but I feel I'll never be what you want. Yeah, for a lot of you guys, this could be energy of somebody that took themselves out of the game because they didn't feel like they had a real shot. But at the same time, after they did that, that could have really upset you. They could have ghosted this and that. And then, or some of you guys, like, they could have started an argument and then you guys ended things with them, or they started acting like messed up. But I feel like this person kind of stepped away because they didn't feel like they were what you needed. And instead of like communicating that with you, they could have like done something to hurt you guys, you know? Yeah, I feel like this person, like, you laugh at my darkness. Like, I feel like maybe sometimes you are dealing with some people with some darkness around them, but you don't really notice because you guys are the type to just like see the good in everybody. But maybe you were just dealing with people who had dark energies around them and you didn't even realize it, or dark influences around them if it wasn't them. I've watched somebody shoot and miss. Why do you like me? Yeah, I feel like there's definitely like a situation here where you guys chose this person to be in your life, and you guys could be very selective about who you let in your circle. So this person was kind of dealing with deep down, wondering why you even chose them to be, because they had self-worth issues, I feel like, honestly. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, if they were kind of in an ego, having a big ego kind of stems from low self-esteem. So if this person are acting in a bigger ego throughout the course of your friendship or relationship, it actually is because of their self-esteem being triggered, to be honest. Because I feel like at the core, whoever this person is, of course, they started off with having a soft heart towards you, where you saw a soft side to them, but then you saw a different side of this person. So yeah, I kind of feel like for some of you, there's someone here that's just very guarded because they have been taken advantage of and hurt really bad in the past, and they're acting out like their trauma onto other people, like they're treating you like you're the person that hurt them. Or yeah, because I feel like at the end of the day, like the past life of the devil here, like someone's realizing that they took out what happened on they took out something that happened in the past on you, basically. Again, guys, don't mind me stuttering. It is Mercury retrograde, but you get the message. I kind of feel like this person like has a hard time articulating like what went wrong, because they have a hard time articulating like what it is that they're so bothered by. But I think it is eternal issues. They have to kind of go inward and realize, why was I acting like that? Look, God brought me to, yeah. I feel like someone is definitely having like some sort of like realization that you were a blessing in their life and they didn't treat you the way they were meant to be treating you. I lost feelings for someone else because of you. Yeah, I also feel as though for some of you guys, this could be someone that was dealing with a third party situation too. And maybe like that could have been something you guys found out about and cut them off. Yeah, and they could have, after that happened, lost feelings for that person. That's why they want to come back. Again, seeing a lot of complications here. A lot of like bad, stagnant patterns in someone's life that maybe you weren't even realizing it, because I really do feel whoever this person is, they didn't really share with you all that they were struggling. Like, I feel like if it's a friend, like they could have been like rebounding with their ex and like didn't tell you or something like that. Like, I feel like they were hiding a lot of things that they were doing. And so therefore like moving funny, you know, and maybe you guys got really suspicious of this person. And even if it was someone that you guys were starting to date or see, like maybe they didn't completely close the chapter out with their ex or something like that. And yeah, that caught up to them. And I feel like this person had to go backwards and face some karma. And that's pretty much it. But I feel like now that they had a lot of time away and reflection, they realized like how their life is so empty without you and how they really made a huge mistake. Yeah, you get me. I'm in love. Yeah. This person definitely feels like they lost the person who like was there for them, who understood them, who took time to listen to them because of their own ego or just letting past patterns catch up to them. I often think about the last time I saw you. This person's definitely living a lot of regret. Yeah. I feel like also you guys could just be in a very hot and cold energy too as well because of your past, but also because you're focused on a lot of different things. And again, you guys have a lot of big goals and dreams. So you're very independent compared to a lot of people. So a lot of people just take you guys being yourself as rejection. So you automatically kind of got people who like you a little more triggered than their usual, you know, and you're not a usual person. So again, like people see that you're rare and they sometimes question why you're even in their life. And if they don't feel good enough, they'll often sabotage and go backwards because you guys often require someone to level up, whether it's energetically or you guys just being aware of your own standards. And okay, if you see someone dealing with things that are unhealthy for you, you're going to say it. Or if you see a friend like dealing with something that is affecting their energy, you're going to tell them that, you know. I feel like that's kind of it. And so this person's realizing that, like, again, for some of you guys, it is a friend in your life or it is a relationship in your life that deep down, like they know that you know that there's a betrayal here, like that they were not rooting for you at certain points because of maybe their own ego or other people around them or just going the wrong way. And this person is realizing that you kind of like are starting to treat them different, especially if they're still in your life. But if it's like a past person, you completely cut them off. And it's crazy because at certain points you really used to hype this person, or they looked up to you, or they always looked up to you. But I feel like now it's like you're kind of like emotionally distant from this person, or just in general at a distance from this person, or not talking to them. Yeah. Yeah, I'm really getting a situation here where you started to kind of either separate yourself from someone because of their behaviors and losing respect for them. And in result, they kind of acted out in a messed up way to retaliate, which really hurt you guys. That's kind of what's going on here. For some of you guys, you weren't even realizing that you were separating yourself from this person's energy. It was just happening so naturally. Maybe you got a new job, maybe you got a new friend, maybe you got into a new relationship. But this person took it really serious when like you guys started to like choose other things over them. And they could just be very codependent as well. It doesn't... I feel like it's really not your fault what happened here, and this person's acknowledging that. But you guys like kind of like made a decision to disconnect, either like with communication and blocking or energetically, like cutting cords. And they can feel that. Like you definitely cut your energy off from somebody. And yeah, I feel like this person is feeling it. And you could be feeling it, them feeling it. Like they're really upset about it. So cutting off communication or cutting your energy with somebody definitely has made them realize that they're kind of like not as great as they thought. Because again, this realization could have came after the fact. I feel like, yeah, and they really messed up here. Yeah, 27 could be significant. Maybe that's an age or a birthday, or this person could have 7th house or 2nd house place. They could be a Taurus or a Libra. Yeah, they could be born on the 2nd of the month of the 7th. They can be born in February or July. For some of you guys, it's someone that you dated or were seeing and they cut you off abruptly and they realize that like there's no going back from it. But I feel like the main message here is you're going to be hearing from this person. So I feel like when you do, or you're going to be hearing from them more, or they're going to start to kind of step it up, especially if it's somebody that you guys kind of just backed away from, like a situationship, because you just didn't like the way things were going. And you're like, you know what, I'm not going to give any energy to this anymore because this is affecting me negatively. And I feel as though this person is fully aware that you were affected negatively because of their lack of protecting you or protecting the situation or protecting themselves, protecting you from themselves even, or someone from their life. Or I definitely feel like energetically you guys kind of like backed away from somebody. You could be dreaming about this person. You guys could have Pisces placements too. See Jupiter here. Yeah, you guys are going to have a lot of luck coming in to your life. So you guys can also have Capricorn placements. So this could be a Capricorn. Yeah, at the end of the day, people see themselves as very lucky to have met you, very lucky to be having you as a friend, to be calling you a friend or a lover. And at first, people are often very excited to meet you guys. But I feel like, again, the spiritual growth that you guys exhibit, like, definitely triggers a lot of people. And it's hard for them to get used to that constant growth that you guys go through. Like, I definitely feel like people have witnessed you guys, like, just, like, achieve goal after goal or just always be after new things, and they think that like you're luckier than them or you make them look bad. But in reality, I feel like you guys are just very resilient and very focused, where other people just keep going back to bad habits and people's in their past that were bringing them down. You guys are kind of the ones to step away from people when they cause problems and work on yourself. Like, you guys definitely have a natural ability to move away from drama or things that stagnate your energy. So you're not actually getting luckier than people. You're just moving in the right direction and getting those rewards. And some of you guys could be struggling too, but you look better. Your energy is better. You're more clear-minded. You're still motivated. You know, like, you're often like, even when things happen to you guys, or even this falling out or this betrayal, a lot of these people like kind of peep or try to check up on you to see if you kind of like took a break or if you're going through it, but you don't look like it. And you could just be a strong silent like type, like a suffering silent type. But at the end of the day, people are jealous of your ability to kind of just get back and go after those goals. Or even like, I'm hearing that one song always with like Cardi B, like, you know, I just pop out and go find some more, like, you know, because it's like you guys, like, even when you have a breakup, like, there's always other people wanting to meet you. Or, you know, if something doesn't work out, you're like, oh well, not meant to be. You have a good attitude, and you guys are just very focused on following your dreams. And you know the people that come into your life should inspire you guys towards your destiny and not distract you from that. Yeah, so I feel like there's a lot of energy where even some people were first, you know, very excited about having you in their life, but they could have, you know, grown jealous or triggered by your ability to just, you know, achieve. So yeah, somebody wishes that they let things flow better with you guys, and they kind of just let you live instead of like micromanaging your every move and picking fights or picking out reasons to be mad at you. Because I really think that's what it comes down to. You guys are my star people. Like, you just have a spotlight on you. People just nitpick little things you say and do. Is that post about me? And they create drama where it doesn't exist, where you guys are just kind of hustling, grinding. A lot of you guys are on public platforms and you're just focusing on yourself. Or a lot of you guys are destined for the spotlight, or just career people. And you guys are really interested in, look, you're interested in like relationships that are like goal oriented. Let's work together. Let's thrive. Okay, you're interested in like bettering yourself. You're interested in also helping the people around you become better. You're also just focusing on like you know, your work, your life's work too. And I don't really see why like some people, yeah, healing. You guys also trigger people to healing, because at the end of the day, I know for a fact that there's a lot of situations here. I feel like a few, like maybe like a fling and even a friend here, that you guys had to cut off because of their behaviors, and they want to, you know, say that they're right or whatever, but they actually have to reflect on why you would make that decision, because you guys, again, you guys are the type of person that keeps it real with people. So if you make a decision to leave someone's life, they probably did something that, you know, crossed the line, maybe even intuitively. So someone definitely is realizing here that they were not acting right towards you, and that's they're bad, you know. Yeah, you guys are stepping foot into a lot of luck. Like, some of you guys may even think that you're cursed at certain points, but I think in reality, your angels kind of hold off certain blessings because they know certain people around you can't handle it, because they're only giving you wise 1/5 of the blessings you're going to get, or 1/10, and that person got triggered and acted like that. They're trying to show you that, you know, these people that are falling off your path are people that are going to get in the way of your blessings. You're not being punished. Like, you have so many positive shifts and surprises headed into your life, because you guys are headed towards success, and you don't let pride get in the way. I also feel as well, for a lot of you, you got a lot of like romantic offers coming in too. And if someone's not able to make moves or eliminate third parties, or they're letting their family affect or friends affect, and they're not moving in the way they need to, there's always better over the horizon. You guys either learned that or are learning that, or your angels cut these people out of your life so that you can just keep it moving. But these people feel as though you're the really resilient one here, because they couldn't even like fathom the fact that you guys are on this divinely orchestrated path. And that's really what this energy is. Yeah, you guys are moving with direction right now. Even if you feel lost, you're not. You're following your inner compass. And I feel some of you guys are going to be relocating too as well. Yeah, and I feel that you guys are always up to, you're always up for the challenges that life gives you, because you guys are natural achievers. So yeah, you guys have not given up. and you're not going to. Also, you guys also know when to move slow, move in silence. So that's another thing too. People kind of feel blindsided by you guys because you stop sharing a lot with certain people, and they think it's because, oh, you're mad at me, this and that. But I feel like you guys are just realizing that you just gotta like not let other people's energy to affect like what you're here to do. And a lot of what you guys are doing towards other people is really not personal. You're just trying to achieve what you came here to do. And if people want to root for you and be your friend, cool, fine. But you guys can definitely sense when someone is starting to move in the other direction. So you cutting them off or moving away from them could feel abrupt in their eyes, or it could feel out of nowhere. But looking back on their actions and their character and the things that, you know, you have called them out on in the past, or just looking back in messages or their inconsistencies, whether it's dating or friendship, they can see how this relationship fell apart. So anyone that's willing to actually want to come back into your life, I feel like they have to go and do this reflection. I feel like you guys are going to be hearing from a few people this retrograde, but the most important thing you're just saying, make sure there is some accountability and reflection, not just like, oh, we had a fight. Yeah, you know, you were grumpy that day. No, let them sit down and actually acknowledge what they've done, because a lot of you guys will kind of dismiss your feelings because of the fact that a lot of your choices that you make are intuitive. You intuitively feel something is wrong. So you move away from that because of it. And some people don't realize that you're actually picking up on what they're really doing. And they kind of know that, you know? So it's like, at the end of the day, you guys, if you made a decision to move away from someone, you actually saw physical evidence of what they were doing. And yeah, you're gonna have to explain that to this person, like, listen, like, this is what happened, or you already did. So there's gonna be, I feel like, somebody that wants to try to make things right, and they know they made a mistake. And I feel like it could be romantic. Like, it's clear they were in the wrong here, but they're just not sure how to heal the situation. But there are going to be some people that want to come back into your life with zero to no accountability. But you guys can obviously feel energetically that they're not doing the growth they need to. So I see you guys kind of like, yeah, okay, but we could be friends, but you can go over there. You know, I actually feel like some of you guys might even just not even respond. Yeah, I often think about the last time I saw you. I feel like there's a lot of people in their feelings about you guys, thinking about the last time they saw you, how they acted like, you know, a jerk, or how they didn't, you know, work on like mending the situation. Because I actually feel for a lot of you, you were very mature in this situation. Actually, yeah, honestly, you guys are being told that you handle things very maturely, like, and better than most people. So if people want to come back and say you're the bad guy, then no. There's a lot of situations here where you guys know for a fact that focusing on yourself or saying no to certain people is not a warrant for them to act out. Because a lot of you guys are still healing from like feeling like you need to be everything for everybody, but the moment you need somebody, look what happens. And I feel like you guys just got tired of that. You guys are probably going through a transformation or an awakening. I know my collective over here, you guys are going through kind of similar shifts as myself, hence why I love this channel. But I kind of feel lately the awakening I'm going through is like, I can no longer like mask, like, even when I'm upset with somebody, like, I'm just straight up now, like, I can't do this. Like, I feel like you guys are just really unmasking yourself. And you know what? I feel like it's not even that you're fake, I'm saying. It's because like a lot of times we don't realize how we're forced to like smile and perform for people to make them happy. But the times that like you guys need people, no one ever really does anything for you, you know? And I also feel as though like for some of you, like, it's almost like this energy of the fact that you were kind of disconnected from your own happiness for so long because you were so stuck on trying to just make other people happy because you genuinely liked it, but also because deep down people always shamed you guys when you wanted to go towards the things that you wanted to go towards. And part of the reason is because you have a big destiny and they can feel that. So a lot of people actually do shame you for choosing yourself. So you have some deep-seated patterns that people kind of invoked onto your life by telling you guys that basically you couldn't go after things that you wanted. You couldn't go left if they wanted to go right. And that's not okay. Like, I feel like you guys are very laid back. Some of you guys can have 7th house or Libra traits and just naturally go with the flow. You guys can be Sagittarius too as well. You can be Aquarius, you can be Pisces, doesn't matter. Cancer, doesn't matter. But I feel like a lot of you guys are so good with the flow, so willing to be patient. So when someone starts acting up around you, you know for a fact that your elevation and your successes has got them triggered. And I feel like that's what your intuition is telling you. This person acted a certain way because they were triggered by some growth that you were doing. And that's just messed up because they can just learn and look up to you like they were in the past. And I feel like a lot of people can admit that, you know? Some of you guys, like a situation too, where someone refused to commit to you because they let family interfere. Boom, now they're losing you forever. Like, there's a lot of realizations that's going to be happening during this retrograde. And I feel like people are thinking about that right now. And you might be in a lot of people's thoughts or even prayers. Some people are praying for a chance to get back into your life. For a lot of you guys, I just feel like they want to shoot their shot, but you're too distant now. For some of you guys actually moved away, or you are. But for some of you, it's actually just an emotional, energetic difference between you and the people from your past. And that's why you feel the sadness and the longing, but you moved right past them. You sped right past them because they never took the time to really nurture the relationship with you the way that you guys done for them. And so when you were done, and there was no turning back from that. Yeah, I feel like you guys are going towards your passion here. But I feel like there's someone here, you guys might be surprised, that still wants to communicate with you guys. They still want, and I feel like part of their reason for the way they were acting was because they didn't feel they had control over you. For a lot of you, it's like you started to choose yourself, as in like maybe you got a new opportunity or a new job, or you guys started to pop off on a platform, like things that were completely unrelated to this person, you started to get punished for. Some of you guys, it was just a glow up, because some of you may feel like you had a really rough year. So, and these people knew you were going through it. So to punish you, that's the fact of the matter. I feel like, again, it sucks because us light workers, healers, whatever, we go through a lot, but people never really give you guys the luxury of being upset, because they kind of envy your position always. So like they never want to admit that you're struggling, or that they've done something wrong to you, because they don't ever want to grow or elevate or admit guilt. So yeah, I just feel like you're going to be hearing from a few people this retrograde season. Of course, if you guys just got here and it's not retrograde anymore, then soon, doesn't matter, whatever's going on in your life, just know that some people are thinking about you. They want to come through. I feel like with the Justice card there is a lot of people who want to make things right. There are some people that want to make things right because they seriously felt like, you know, karma has hit them and they want to right their wrongs. A lot of you guys are openly spiritual and you are highly favored. And at the end of the day, people can lie to themselves and say that, like, you know, you were the wrong one here, but why are they the ones trying to get back into your life then? You have a big destiny, and it's pretty clear to a lot of people that the fact that you even slow down and make time to help others means you're a great person. You guys don't really do anything for your own benefit. You only just choose yourself if that person gets in the way of what you're here to do, which is not selfish. And I keep reminding you guys that. I feel like that's part of the reason why I have this collective channel, to keep reminding you guys that don't feel guilty for choosing yourself. Something about, I feel some of you guys are still like second guessing this decision, but in all honesty, you guys stood by your morals, your convictions, especially if you cut off a friend because they were doing things that didn't align with your morals, or you cut off a love interest because they did something that wasn't aligned with your morals. You guys are very moral people that are living a path of higher development and spirituality. So of course, these people have never seen anything like it, but deep down, a lot of people, they do know right from wrong. They're just choosing not to. They just pretend they don't know because it benefits them that moment in time. But once you leave their life, the way that they acted no longer benefits them, and that's when they're forced to choose. So someone left your life, and the way that they were acting, you know, the way they were acting towards you made them lose you. So therefore, that's not benefiting them. So that's why I want you guys to watch out for people that are just trying to come in and tell you what you want to hear because you were benefiting them. But for some of you guys, it truly is that they had this awakening where they realized, like, looking back at the messages and the situation or the falling out or the fight, that you were trying to tell them something, that maybe you needed help or you're going through something, and they weren't listening. They were making everything about themselves, so on and so forth. And I am definitely seeing for a lot of you, multiple energies wanting to come back, like 3 to 5, but maybe one person or two, like genuinely, like in reflection. I definitely feel the person that could be the most reflection right now is a love interest for some of you that messed up due to other influences and circumstances, because something tells me that they felt like they didn't quite get this off the ground, and they're blaming themselves, obviously, but also the fact that they didn't move quick enough to eliminate things that were affecting the connection. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys. You definitely have a few people wanting to come back. Yeah, and I feel as though a lot of people are highly attracted to you guys right now. But again, if someone truly was a snake towards you guys, just be careful with that. I feel, yeah, you're going to be getting a lot of good news and a lot of good things coming into your life. But I also feel as well, this is the season of karma. So you're also going to be seeing some of these people getting karma. Yeah, and some of you guys, like, these people don't really know that's what's happening to them. So they may be coming to you asking you for help for the karma that they're facing for the way they treated you. So that's why I think this is kind of funny. You may actually figure that out. Like, oh, okay, this person's hitting me up asking me for help after what they did to me. Oh, wow, you know? Yeah, and you guys are in a very much a season of expansion and growth and luck. And some of you guys are not really seeing yourself in this light because you're going through these losses, these changes, these spiritual awakenings, but you're actually highly favored. You're in a really good place right now, and already people are seeing that you're doing better, you're glowing, you're shining, you're luckier. You seem lucky to a lot of people, you seem successful to a lot of people, and you may not meet your standard of where you want to be at, but a lot of people would die to be in your shoes. And I feel like this is just the way you guys carry yourself. It's your strength, it's your inner wisdom, it's the way people gravitate towards you, it's your way that you can just get back up. And of course it hurts, you guys are going through it, but at the end of the day, you guys have a strength that not a lot of people do. And so keep up the good work. Yeah, I feel like you guys definitely are in a season of luck and success. And yeah, that's why I also worry about some people wanting to come back because they see, oh, that you're really up now and like they want a part of it. Like some really good stuff is happening, but the tea is that I feel like some of these connections, they were removed because of these good things happening in your life, or your angels want to make room for these good things happening. And I think you guys will know what is what. It's going to seem very obvious because you guys are going through an awakening that makes you guys see through, like, emotional manipulation, selfishness, even what's going on around people, so you can remove yourself if that group is going to affect you. And I feel like you guys have been going through this so that you can cut people off, and that's why these people think that these changes are abrupt, but they really aren't. These are bad patterns these people have been doing towards you for a while. You probably just woke up to it, or you always saw it, but you finally just decided to make moves away from it because you were tired of this energy. You outgrew it. So yeah, I feel like you guys are definitely, again, going to get a lot of communication from people. because you're starting to step out and shine too as well. And you guys also might be surprised how many people are still loving and supporting you from afar, even if you guys are not in contact or you don't talk every day. And that's the thing that I realized, that was a lot of a product of codependencies and narcissistic relationships. Like, you almost got punished if you didn't ask that person how they were doing every single day, or you didn't show up or smile the way they wanted to or act the way they wanted to. That's not how relationships should go. You have a lot of people that could see that you guys are going through things, or that you are growing and changing, or that you're busy, and they step aside to respect you from afar. And you have a lot of people coming in to support you too as well, or people from your past that still support you from afar, even if you guys are not as close. So don't feel like you guys did anything wrong if you step aside from people to work on yourself. And I just feel as though if you made a choice to permanently end a connection, it's because of a reason, and these people are realizing it, and they may study what they did wrong so that they can come back and say what they need to say. That's why I feel like watch behaviors and trust intuition. But I feel like, again, you guys trusting your intuition is what caused this change to happen anyway. We've got Gemini here and Scorpio. You could be with a Gemini or a Scorpio. Got Venus here, Mars. I feel like for a lot of you as well, like, you're definitely putting yourself out there more. For a lot of you guys, you know, someone who broke up with you or ended things with you wants to come back. They made a mistake, they made a wrong choice. But I feel like a lot of you guys are on this new energy, and you're learning from these past experiences, and that's why you're on that next level. And some people, they never learn their own mistakes. Like, I think accountability goes two ways, of course. And you guys are always willing to be like, yeah, I shouldn't have done things that way. But at the end of the day, you guys can also say you would never do any of these things that these people have done to you, you know, even with the circumstances. You guys are entering this Empress mode. You guys definitely walked away from someone or something, but this person is realizing that was not an impulse decision. Like, there's definitely someone here you guys don't want to let back in, because they are going to try to come back, but it's because it wasn't an impulse decision. You've been trying to warn them and tell them for a long time, you know, the things that you were not happy with this connection, with this relationship, but they were being so defensive from it. So I feel like, yeah, there's so energies here, some people that they're just not getting it, so you guys got to keep it moving. But I actually do see that there's someone here that's trying to be strong and come in and right their wrongs, because they probably had to, like, deal with some stuff. Look, the Mature card kind of came in. Yeah, someone's actually matured after you guys cut them off, because they did realize they deserved it, and they're reflecting on it, and they want to come in. We got the Lovers there too. Yeah, I feel like this is the product of this person having a very strong connection to you and wanting to be a part of your life and wanting to elevate, and so they're actually doing some soul work. But I feel like for a lot of other people, they kind of took themselves out of the game, out of the picture, out of your life. Maybe they were never meant to be there, because it's kind of just like Eight of Wands. Yeah, I see some messages coming, but Three of Pentacles, you're actually looking for collaborative energies now. You don't have time to, like, force feed people information on how to be a good person, on how to be a good friend, on how to not work against you, how to not microanalyze and sabotage good things that are going on in your life. You don't need to teach people how to be a good lover or a good friend. Like, you could teach people your standards. You could have falling outs and communicate that. Like, that's normal, but you shouldn't have to keep telling people, like, you're not happy in a situation, and them keep doing the same behaviors and then being shocked that you cut them off. Like, I'm kind of seeing that's what went on here. But there's a lot of people wanting to come back this retrograde, so get ready. But I could definitely do, like, a reading about, like, some of the energies, because I'm actually like 3 to 5, like, but I definitely see the main energy here is actually someone who is romantically interested in you guys, and they feel like you cut them off abruptly, but they did deserve it. They did deserve it. At first, maybe they felt like it was a little abrupt, but I feel like this person did kind of do some reflection, or they cut you off abruptly because they just was feeling like overwhelmed or influences around them, but they do want to come back and do some reflection. So that's what I'm seeing. Yeah, I feel like you guys definitely are looking really good. I got the Peacock energy here, so it's like a lot of people, like, are seeing you guys shine. And I do feel like someone here definitely sees you as, like, someone that is marriage material. So yeah, I feel like they want to come back into your life. Yeah, freedom. And I do feel like some of this energy is, like, some of these energies of people that want to date you, like, they were kind of triggered by your free spirit and all these things, and that's personal issues they need to face in themselves. Like, people can't punish you for being yourself. Like, I feel like you've dealt with a lot of that, and you're in this lifetime to learn how to be you, unapologetically amazing you. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing, guys. Tower and the High Priestess. Someone is having a tower moment. You guys are definitely feeling it. Knight of Pentacles. Maybe they're just moving too damn slow on the things they need to change out of fear, but they really see a future with you in fulfillment. So the Hermit, they're in a hermit mode right now, realizing what they value, which is you. The Devil, the Hierophant, yeah, they're kind of like, yeah, there's a lot of fear here revolving around leaving the past behind, but with the Five of Swords there, now there's more fear about you being left behind in their life. So I do see some sort of apology coming in here, and an acknowledgement of some sort of, you know, immaturity that has gone on here. And we got the King of Wands here. Someone who maybe wasn't taking action quick or fast enough or doing what they need to do is about to take action towards you. And with the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Ace of Wands, there's also other energies that are still not really acknowledging like the things that they need to do to change. So just watch out for that, because I'm also seeing like an air, could be an air sign, fire sign here too as well. But there's also energies here of people that, yeah, that want to come back, but there's still like a little bit of an energy of like maybe opportunism or still hiding something. Yeah, we got a water sign here too as well. Or just not the best energies around them. They're still not acknowledging. But I feel like there's some people here that really do want to be. You've got a lot of, look, you guys have 1, 2, look at all these options. Damn. No wonder why these people are triggered. But like I see 1, 2, 3, 4 kings. But I don't see all of them being what you guys need them to be. But I do see somebody here stepping up in a way that other people aren't doing. Not to say they will never, but I definitely feel there's a lot of people that want to come back. But you'll know when someone's doing the work, because the issues that plague the relationship will be talked about and non-repeated. But the biggest sign of someone not changing is the same issue being brought up again and again with no changes. Yeah, because someone actually was seriously hurt about the fact that you could be moving on for them due to their own choices and decisions. Yeah, this person really sees you as happiness. I feel like this person can come in as, you know, like friendship vibes first to rekindle things. Yeah, because I definitely feel like with the Emperor here, wow, it just feels as though someone does not want this like situation to be over between you guys. Yeah, they could see themselves having a family with you, or some of you guys, maybe it is someone that has a family with you, you know, as well, working on themselves. Again, you don't have to take back anyone from the past if you don't want to, but someone definitely feels like fate has brought you to them. And maybe they just acted out because they were upset that they couldn't control you, or that you guys were free-spirited. This person could be at a distance from you again, but I feel like without you in their life, they realized they truly lost a true gem. You guys also have new loves coming in if that's what you want to as well. But again, we're in a retrograde energy here. So yeah, also someone could also see that maybe somebody or something else stopped them from pursuing their connection with you. But yeah, a lot of clarity is coming in from a lot of your soulmates, past, present. Some of them, you know, just in reflection about the past. Some people, like, it's over between you and them and they're not coming back, but they are thinking about the things they've done wrong. I feel like there's going to be a lot of karma or realizations happening for people that were not treating you guys right. So, you know, stay strong, guys. You're going to start to see like things turn in your favor. I know we always say that, but this is a big season for that. And I do feel that somebody just really feels as though they need to come correct towards you because they deserved what happened between you guys. Yeah, because this person could actually really like you, but really messed up or didn't act quick or fast enough. Yeah, I feel like someone's gaining some wisdom here. It could be in a complicated situation with somebody, or was. But I see a lot of people taking action towards you guys, especially through social media, especially if you block somebody. Expect some messages, maybe a burner accounts, whatever. But I just feel like you guys are going to be getting some messages coming in, and you might be surprised who comes through. So, yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you guys. I do hope you guys like that message. You are definitely going to be hearing from quite a few amount of people this Mercury retrograde season, and your angels are saying you guys are healing and moving forward. So this is part of the reason some of these connections just need to kind of like some closure, to tie up some loose ends. But honestly, don't talk to anybody you don't really want to talk to, I feel. But I do feel for some people, like there are some people that have some things they want to say to you. So maybe you want to listen, maybe not. It doesn't matter. But I do feel like it's ultimately up to you guys. But I do feel like there's at least one genuine energy here. So I do like that. But I do hope you guys like that message. Bye, guys.